Good afternoon, students. Today we've come again. We are here to treat price determination. The last time we met, we talked about how price is determined in an imperfect market. That is this market that we see everywhere in our main market, for example, our poor market in Nnewi, Ubo market, and so on and so forth. And all these markets in your streets are what we refer as an imperfect market. How forces of demand and supply are used to determine the price of commodity. Now today, we want to look at changes in equilibrium. And by the end of this topic, we'll be able to see factors causing changes in demand and supply, which includes increase in demand, decrease in demand, increase in supply, and decrease in supply. First of all, what is changes in equilibrium? Let's know what changes in equilibrium is. Last time we met, if you can still remember, we talked about a price being a point where equilibrium occurs. And we said that it is where price is equal to quantity of commodity. And at that juncture, we saw where equilibrium point is determined with the graph, if you can still remember last week work. Now, changes in equilibrium are caused by the same factors that causes changes in demand and supply. Changes in equilibrium are caused by the same factors that causes change in demand and supply. Now, what are these factors that causes change in demand and supply? One of the factors, if you can still remember, or as we all know, is increase in demand. What is this increase in demand? Let us illustrate it here. If you have 50 loaves of bread, with the number of persons demanding for bread 50. That is the number of people demanding for that bread are 50. It simply means that quantity supplied in the market is equivalent to the number of persons demanding for it. Now, with this, we are talking about increase in demand. If number of persons that demands for the number of breads available in the market, which is 50 loaves as we have said, increases or increase from 50 to 80. It simply means that we have what we call increase in demand. And if demand increases with supply of that same loaf of bread remaining constant, let's see what happens to equilibrium price. Increase in demand. If the demand for a commodity increases, like we have illustrated here, 50 persons demanding for 50 loaves of bread, and after some time, the number of persons demanding for the same quantity of bread increases from 50 to 80. What will happen? That is, if the demand for a commodity increases while supply remains constant, there will be an excess of demand over supply. And this is what we mean, excess of demand over supply. So the number of persons demanding for bread or looking for bread has increased from the usual number 50 persons to 80 persons, which means we have what? Excess demand. This will lead to an increase in the equilibrium price of the commodity, as well as increase in the equilibrium quantity. What does that mean? Let's just illustrate it. When 80 persons are demanding for 50 loaves of bread, what do you think will happen? In the general sense, automatically, the sellers will increase the price of the commodity. So in this case, when an increase in demand occurs, the equilibrium price will do what? Will increase. And this is a graph illustrating increase in demand. Now let us look at this graph very well. This is price and this is quantity. The first price is 10 or is labeled P1 and the second price is labeled P2. What is the first price? Let us assume that the first price is is 10 naira. That is P1. Then P2, let us also assume that P2 is 20 naira. Now, if this is P1 and this is P2, and we have increase in price, increase in demand, Now, what this simply means is, at the initial time, when all things are equal, the price of a loaf of bread is 10 naira. But when demand increases, that is, when the number of persons demanding for bread increased from 50 to 80, or it can also be that the number of persons did not increase, but the quantity each of the persons demand increases or increased from 50, maybe each family demands 2 loaves of bread, but at the time they started demanding for 3 or 4 loaves of bread. It simply means that the increase in demand of such commodity, that demand for such commodity has increased. In that case, the sellers will automatically increase the price of the commodity. So this is P1 and this is P2. So when we look at the graph now, find out that P1 goes to quantity 1. That is quantity 1. Let us assume that quantity 1 is what? Is 50. Then P2, that is this new price, or the price 2, is 50. Remember we said that is 80, Remember we said that the supply remains constant, which simply means that the same loaf of bread that is being supplied at the market, when the number of persons demanding for bread are 50, are still the same when 80 persons or quantity 80 is being demanded. In that case, or this leads to what? Change in equilibrium price, which simply means it has changed from 10 naira to 20 naira. Hope we understand that. Another thing that affects equilibrium price is decrease in demand. Decrease in demand. What is this decrease in demand? Let us use that bread for example. Remember we once said 50 loaves of bread are being supplied. 50 loaves of bread are supplied to the market, maybe to Nko market or to anywhere. And number of persons demanding for the bread are 50 persons, or may not be 50 persons, but 50 quantities are being demanded. Then at a time, it happened that the number of persons that may be needing the bread at the time reduces from 50 to 30. Do not forget that the supply is still constant, is still at 50. In this case, what happens? If the demand for a commodity decreases while supply remains constant, there will be an excess supply over demand. If you look at this illustration, we find out that the supply is still the same, 50, but the number of persons, total quantity demanded, reduced from 50 to 30. In that case, supply is more than now demand. This results in decrease in equilibrium price and quantity of the commodity. What does it mean? The equilibrium price will do what? Will reduce, because there will be what? Excess supply over demand. Excess supply over demand. Let us look at the graph illustration. What is this excess supply over demand? Excess supply is that the number of persons demanding for a particular commodity is lesser to the number of commodities supplied to the market. And in this case, whereby you don't sell, whereby you have more than the number of persons demanding for the commodity, you have to do what? Reduce the price of the commodity. So look at what happened here. If you look at the graph, like I said previously, this side representing price, P is used to represent price, while Q is used to represent quantity. You find that the price, it will reduce. Let us assume that P1 is equal to 10 naira, then P2, it reduces from P1, which simply means P2 is equal to what? 5 naira. So they have to sell it 5 naira, especially when if it is a perishable goods. They have to give it out in order not to do what? Not to lose everything. Remember, in this case, we say that the supply is constant. Is that clear? Number 3, increase in supply. Remember, we are still in the changes of equilibrium. If the supply increases when demand remains constant, there will be an excess supply over demand. Increase in supply. This will bring about a decrease in the equilibrium price of the commodity and an increase in equilibrium quantity. What does this mean? We are still making use of 50 loaves of bread. If you still remember, we have in a market near factories that supply bread, supply 50 loaves of bread, or we have a seller selling 50 loaves of bread, for example. And after some time, he or she decides to increase the quantity of bread he sells. Then increase from 50 to 100. Now, if the quantity supplied to the market increase from 50 to 100 and demand remains constant, what will happen? This will bring about a decrease in equilibrium price of the commodity and an increase in equilibrium quantity. Equilibrium quantity simply means that the quantity of bread has increased. Then it will reduce the equilibrium price. That is, we have excess supply. Excess supply. Now let us look at the graph illustration and see how price is affected, or equilibrium price is affected. Now from this graph, we find out that this is price 1 and this is price 2. Price 1, let us assume that P1 is equal to 20 naira. P2 is equal to 14 naira. So if the first price is equal to 20 naira and the second price is equal to 14 naira, that is P2. Then when we have increase in supply, that is excess supply, the price will now decrease from 14 naira to 20 naira. From 14 naira to 20 naira. That is 14 naira to 20 naira. Because we have excess supply over demand. Excess supply over demand. We have no option than to give out your goods in order to have at least your money, your capital, with which you use to start up your business. Instead of losing both profit and capital, you realize back your capital. Is that okay? Decrease in supply. Decrease in supply. A decrease in supply without change in demand will lead to an excess of demand over supply, making the equilibrium price to increase and a decrease in quantity in the equilibrium quantity. we still remember what is equilibrium quantity and what is equilibrium price. Equilibrium price has to do with the price with which the commodity is being sold, while equilibrium quantity has to do with the quantity that is being supplied to the market. Now, if there is decrease in supply, in economics we say we have what is called scarcity. It could be artificial scarcity caused by middlemen, that is as a result of hoarding commodities. Or it could be natural, as the case may be. So decrease in supply leads to what we call scarcity in economics. And once there is decrease in supply, what happens? There will be scarcity of such commodities, and this automatically increases the price of of such commodity. So once a particular commodity reduces its rate of supply to the market, what will happen is there will be automatic increase in price of such commodity. Let us look at the graph illustration. When you look at the graph illustration, you find out that the price increased from 1 to 2. Let us assume that price 1 is equal to 20 naira, price 2 equals to 40 naira, and remember we are talking about decrease in supply. If a commodity that is being sold 20 naira per one or per commodity, and the scarcity and the commodity started all of a sudden being scarce, automatically the seller will do what? Will hike the price of that such commodity, thereby increasing it by either 2 or by 4 times the price, times the initial price. So when we look at this graph, we find out that the price increased from 1 to 2 because the commodity does what? The quantity of the commodity supplied got what? Reduced. It reduced. And remember, we are still saying that demand remained constant. Is that clear? And then okay. Now I want you to take note of this. It is very important. If you look at increase in supply, the graph representing increase in supply and graph representing decrease in supply, you find out that they look almost the same. But what is different between the two graphs is the arrow. The arrow is what we use to differentiate between increase in supply and decrease in supply. Now, how do you identify increase in supply? If you look at the arrow of the price, you find out that when there is increase in supply, the price of the commodity falls. It falls back. It falls back. Then it shifts down from quantity 1 to quantity 2. But if it is decrease in supply, you find out that once there is decrease in supply, the price of the commodity will increase, thereby changing the arrow from 1 to 2, P1 to P2. Is that clear? The same thing is applicable to increase in demand and increase in supply. Increase in demand. The only thing that differentiates increase in demand and decrease in demand is the arrow. If you look at the graph, you find out that the graphs are just almost the same, apart from the arrow, which indicates that an increase in demand, the price does what? Increases from P1 to P2, that is from old price to new price. But if it gets to decrease in demand, you find out that the arrow does what? Shifts down. Which simply means that the price reduces from P1 to P2. It reduces either from 10 naira, as I've illustrated before, to 5 naira. So the only thing that differentiates increase in demand graph and decrease in demand graph is what? Is the arrow. Please, let us not make mistake. And when we look at the graph, we find that in increase in demand, the graph, the arrow goes from D1 to D2. D1, D2. When in decrease in demand, it comes out from D2 down to D1. Which means the quantity demanded got reduced. And that is what we call decrease in demand. Hope we understand that. Thank you. We'll call it a day here. See you next time.